And welcome everyone for today's last stream of the summer season championship. Got a lot of things to do, to talk about, and games to commentate on. Would you please recognize the game? What's happening? Not seeing the game. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're in the room, but I'm gonna talk about the results and the other games before. Because let's catch up on what happened the last 2 days. So we had these games happen, at least these two, and these games and these two. I think those happened last time, or was it just these? I don't remember. But with Raid beating Chai Raiders, Legion beating APA, Endgame beating OS, and LM beating BHPP. Those four going down and losing in the losers bracket, and beating for whoever can go further. Those who are who lose here are out, and APA and BHPP are the first to have that happen to them. Then we had the upper brackets here. Raid beating Legion and big mana 3-1, quite the result. And Endgame here losing in tiebreaker to LM, which was very close. With Legion then beating Chai Raiders and Endgame beating US 3-0, who then commenced forward, whilst we had Raid versus LM play. Going to tiebreaker, LM leading 3-0 and then losing 4-3. And Endgame here beating Legion 3-1. Legion is now 4th place. The Chai Raiders and US are 5th and 6th, and US, no wait, BHPP and APA are 7th and 8th. And yeah, today is these 3 matches. We see this first. All streamers see the same exact games, so you can watch them wherever. Of course, if you want to get the rewards, you should watch an Aminet stream. But if you don't need them, or just do it separately, and feel free to watch mine as well. I would at least appreciate that. And yeah, LM vs Endgame will be interesting, and then Raid here is already waiting for their opponents to arrive. And they have their safe 2nd spot. Of course, want to fight for 1st here. Asia has already finished. And yeah, let's move forward. We have New Bay as our first map, which is the best for tournaments, by any means, but you get there, right? And the maps we will play is New Bay, Oasis Palms, Alpenstadt, and Main Runes. Our 4 maps here. It's a best of 7. We are about to start very soon. I have the right tank selected. And yeah. Both teams here still looking for their lineups. We have 4 streamers. Myself and Fujit. Aminat, who has a reward stream, and Wild One's helper. And yeah. Looking forward to the end results and to the matches, of course. Will be the last, at least for myself, of the summer seasons. We still have DNA Finals of Jar on the Wargaming's main channel, commentated by Joodles and accompanied by Alexandra and Tony. And yeah, we got our lineups ready. 1 minute left to go. LM here. Going with a Yak Tiger 88. That is very interesting. We're gonna see a change here. Yep. Alright. So we have a Tiger here from Demoniac. Triple 252, double Shark. And just in a lightweight lineup we've seen before used by this team. And endgame here going with, how many is that? That is quintuple Sharks and double Carnarvons. Now that's what you call a lineup. My goodness. That is very interesting to see. And I'm looking forward to those results here. And yeah. Hope you're going to be enjoying the commentary. I'm going to make it as interesting as usual. Or at least attempting to do that. Feedback is always appreciated. And let's jump into it. First game of the day. With a... Oh wait, they changed their lineup. They took an extra 301 here, Orca. Not using a shark, so we have only a quadruple E2. With double Carnarvon, very heavily going for mobility here. With decent gun handling and DPM. And Elam here going for more armor instead. Hit points here in favor of endgame, as they only have heavies and 1 light. Wait, what? Both teams have that. Well, whatever. Not a lot of HP difference here in Orca. Already spotting some, but didn't get spotted himself, even though he shot. Very good spotting here from him. And B and C are already kept, and Deathwings here very aggressive. And General and Bacon you're going also quite far forward here. Not something that the Carnarvon here can easily cross with 3 tanks. Aiming at this one narrow row here. In general, the only one able to go up the bridge here. Orca capping A. Got spotted, but is pretty much safe down there. And Demoniac here taking the first bit of damage. At least on the side of Elam. With Brookie here in the lightweight, he's quite far forward. And looking for an angle here onto the bridge. And can get some shots, but has nowhere to shoot so far. Ooh. Okay. In general, he takes one from Rafi, and Elam is getting aggressive here towards the bridge. Endgame is just waiting for this. General here as the bait. But he has turned his backside around, so he does not get HE'd in the back. Gets shot from that lightweight now. Can't spot him in return though. And Orca here, he's making his way towards him. And is getting spotted here. And the lightweight, is he stuck? No, he's not. But he's getting punished here very hard. And also Azura loses hit points here. And Endgame is pushing. Winch here going in first. And General also in support is very low though, and is getting focused here. And Bacon, he needs to use the DPM that he has with his Carnarvon here. Focuses on Deathwings. General is still alive. And Dictator is also starting to get low here. In general, he's not dead yet. And Orca, he's just hunting that lightweight here. He needs to be quick. Hit points are looking good for endgame. We have a 6-on-6 here. Rafi is burning from Winch, and Bacon is out. And the lightweight there on 17 hit points. Not gonna last for too much longer. And also George Jesus here getting picked up, and 2 sharks. Down here, a shark and a Carnarvon up top. Demoniac here won't be able to escape this. But Winch will probably still fall. An endgame here with a good push. Going down into the middle here. Committing with most of the tanks they had. And Winch actually staying alive at the end. Winning the game. Fine game. Not too good of a result here, the lightweight. Getting shot down quite early. And Brookie there. Not with the best result. Ow, I got shocked from the cable. Anyways. Endgame here looking good. in their first round. Solid focus fire and leading a little bit early there with Bacon. I'm going a bit too aggressive, but good patience, good focus fire. And we have somewhat of a lineup change here, with Demoniac changing to an Ice 3 defender. Triple 252, triple Shark, and endgame. Once again, going for quadruple Shark here. Is that a triple can? Are we gonna see triple Carnarvon here? We will. That is a huge amount of DPM here on the side of endgame. And if LM kills these Carnarvons quick and first, there is still a chance. But if they let them alive for too long, then this might be really crucial. So this game, all about how quick can LM pick up the Carnarvons before they shred them to pieces. Or just get steamrolled, I guess. Not quite sure. New Bay, quite a weird map. And this time no lights for either team here, so mobility generally on the side of endgame due to the speed boost these Carnarvons provide. Which neither the Shark nor the 252s have. For a good reason. And let's see, is endgame able to drop LM here on this entire map, or will they be able to pull back and make it a 1-1 here on this opener? Hello to everyone just joining into the stream, hope you're gonna enjoy it. And let's see what happens. LM this time going for city, so not the bridge, as it seems. So B is the main objective here. Endgame, for a good reason, going to the bridge here with their hold down monstrosities. Bit of blocking action here from Bacon. Taking up too much space. Counterleg here is gonna go down to A. Get some cap pressure. And LM is being very aggressive over there. We have a look at Dicta 2, who's leading the charge. They're just straight going for C. They're not even messing around. They want that cap, and they will get it. An endgame here. They need to be the one to put the aggression up. Winch here leading the charge. And LM. They are waiting for this. Rocky here. Already spotted now. And spotted up by General. Hit points here, by the way, very high due to it being 14 heavy tanks. We have 400 HP in the lead for endgame though. And we have, interestingly enough, double Carnarvon here. All on their own, and endgame is already pushing in. I think that is a little bit too early. But the Carnarvons are there for crossfire, and it's actually working out for 2 shots. They need to make their moves here. As LM here has the hold down positions. They have the better line of defense and endgame here. They want to be the aggressors. But LM is bleeding a lot. The damage is spreading a bit too much across all the tanks here. But that's just what happens in hold down situations. Those Carnarvons being very careful not to commit just yet. We see Bacon moving in here. Dicta 2 spotting that push. And Lego going. They're splitting up here. Lego there getting set on fire. Not the best result. And LM here being a little bit over aggressive on those Carnarvons. With Counterleg and Winch here as well, opening up another angle of attack. LM is now split, but so is endgame. And the hit points here are still even. But they are more spread on the side of LM. And there goes the first. Winch here goes down. Demoniac here just pushing in onto Counterleg, who's alone against 4. And endgame is pushing in here. Demoniac, the target to get focused. And here come Bacon and Lego. From behind onto George Jesus. But even them, they have support. And this is a crossfire and pincer movement of a pincer movement here. And Lego gonna get focused. Dictator gonna get that kill. But Lego drops. Azura and George drop as well. It's a 4-on-4 here. But Orca is very low hit points. And where is Orca? There he is. Goes down. Deathwings here. Down to a one-shot as well. Is he able to reload enough? He will put out another shot. And it's now 3-on-2 here. They need to focus the Shark first here. Dictator. The one with the DPM out of those two tanks. And this game here will go to Elim as well. General. Gonna pick up that kill. Leaving just a Rafi left. To 1v2 here against the Sharks. Not gonna be able to do that there. And get sandwiched here. Not sure what general. Oh, I think they're scared of the cap here, in fact. It's getting close to 900. Just need to pick up another shot here into the butt. And Shoko needs to start penning his shots as well. And he gets the kill. And wins the game here, endgame. Taking that first map. All for themselves. Very interesting lineup here from both teams. Winch here getting focused first. In general, doing a huge amount together with Shoko. And also Dictator here with Rafi. The last ones who were standing alive, but it's not enough. And endgame here with seemingly better focus fire. So it was very interesting and quite close as well. But endgame able to pick up the entire map here now, in lead. And if they win one more round, then they are already on match points. So endgame here definitely has the momentum. Why is there no mod in chat again? Unbelievable. What's happened to all of them? Don't I have like 10 or 12 mods? Anyway. Let's look at the lineups here. We move to Oasis Palms with another full heavy lineup here from both teams. LM going with a Carnarvon, triple 252U and triple E2 here. So only Demoniac the player to change some tanks to versatility. In endgame here, going for triple shark, quadruple shark in fact, sorry. Double Tiger 2 and one Carnarvon here from Lego. Endgame so far very strong. And Elim slacking off a bit, but aren't too bad either. Just being outpositioned and with a little bit less effective focus fire. Endgame here also completely going against the 252Us. As we can see. Not following the trend and spamming those. Let's see. Hit points are fairly similar. And Elim here splitting up a bit. Wait. What? Not quite sure what that's gonna be about, but endgame here is making their way full on A approach. No holding back, and Elim here splitting up. Going for C. And Romka here already has spotted some tanks as well. 3 here, in fact, have been seen. On either side. And Demoniac, as well as the Sharks here. From Elim that were in the desert are gonna make their way up here. And be as well as A are gonna be the main contestants here, and Winch the first one to go in and take the aggression upon himself here to get a cap. Not a lot of B coverage here from endgame, but it might just be enough in endgame here, and taking the aggression now up top after capping A. They don't have the numbers in that one row here, and Romka takes quite a bit of damage. Endgame here bleeding, so many hit points. The fires and the shots from Elim here just connecting way better. We're already 2000 here in deficit. Not a good map for endgame here so far, and Deathwings, he's gonna put another one into general. He takes 2, and look at the hit points here. Endgame is not doing all too well. General down to a one-shot here. And also Karolek is very low. Romka is down to half hit points, and there goes General. Karolek is on 45. Endgame is somehow able to hold back here with the hit points, but it's not able to work out for them. They're just spreading their damage too much. Azura here, the first one to go low. And Karolek, they need to shield him as much as they can, but he gets picked up by Broki here. And Bacon, he needs to go in as well. He needs to use his armor and hit points. But endgame is just getting shredded. Absolute poor play here on this map from endgame. Losing so many hit points early on. Now it's just Winch and Lego left. And that was not a good game for EG here. Overcommitting hard. Get punished for it. And not a result they expected, and end them here. Turns it around. And a good game here from Elim. Very strong focus fire, and game just not performing like they could. Oasis Palm might not be their first or their best map, but it was just overly aggressive and not necessarily at all. Sorry, I'm just thinking, Elim's game there. We're too aggressive. They wanted to push, and the idea wasn't bad. But what teams often do, and what Elim did here, is you start push, or you start to push, and then all of a sudden you stop. And that's the bad thing. If you stop pushing when you already had begun it, it's just not working yet, is it? Endgame here definitely needs to step up their play as we jump into the next game, and we have one Carnarvon, triple 252, double Shark, and one lightweight here from Elim. And endgame going with quadruple Shark, Orca, and a light 301. See, one Carnarvon and one Tiger 2. From endgame. Let's see which light's gonna be better, because they are gonna be the ones with an impact here. And Orca here going very aggressive. He wants to know it. And he's going in. He's taking it a bit too short though. Should have swung at least to this ridgeline here. because then you can see these tanks crossing. I do understand being scared and that they might appear here, but it's a risk that you need to take, especially as the light. And Shoko here takes the first shot of the game. C here, getting cap A as well, and endgame have control over B that will not be able to cap easily, as long as Winch and Shoko do their job correctly. And the rest of endgame back them up accordingly. Now what many teams fail at doing is they have some tanks here to spot, and then they just have a cluster of tanks sitting here, which is what endgame is doing right now. But what you need to do is spread out your tanks along the riverbed, and with maybe 1 or 2 maximum sitting back. Because what you want is you want a spot here for your spawn. You want a spot here for the enemy spawn. Because these tanks in the middle are gonna have a huge trouble if you don't cover their spotting for them. And that's not quite what's happening. We have Orca at least here spotting that works for a while. And we have a cap lead here from endgame. Playing very passively here. Due to them knowing that the lightweight is there. See what he can see here. Don't think he's seen Orca yet. NA is after EU. And NA is in like 7 hours. 6.5 hours. That's when NA starts. And B here is actually getting capped. Azura. He snuck himself in. And Winch took a shot there. Baroki. Completely without cover. And that's what I meant. If you don't have someone here, these tanks in the middle are gonna have trouble. And that's why Azura here was able to cap the base. And endgame here lost their lead immediately. And Orca he's not able to do much against this lightweight. Winch here relocating. And Azura he's pushing down. And Elim is aggressive here. They're pushing with their 252s. They want Winch. And endgame they need to counter push here, but they have their tanks so far back. Winch he needs to pick up Azura. He pens the shot as well. And a good hit point lead here now from endgame. But they lost the tank. Trading here. Orca, he needs to start using his DPM that he has. Lego there won't be able to hold these 3 alone for long. And Kadolek, he needs to help out Shoko here. But he's just leaving him alone. And also Romka, they just left Shoko to die. That is an absolute misplay here. Just coming in here way too late. Dictator, they need to focus him now. Before he starts to get back up. And they need to make sure to pen their shots as well. But he misses its shot. And General as well in the back. And Romka misses. This is not looking good. Endgame had a 2000 HP lead. And they've just given it away entirely. Throwing that lead away and giving it to Elim. Romka here, he needs to pick up But it's not. It's too late. The points are over. And endgame give up another battle. Absolute misplay there from endgame. Way too passive. That's what I said. If they start pushing, or you don't have these angles covered, and don't spot it quick enough, you're just gonna lose so hard. It's just not a performance that you would be expecting from endgame. Losing twice. The first one overly aggressive. The second game way too passive. And Elim here instantly tying. And endgame drops an entire map. And it's now 2-2 and we go into Alpenstadt, and the next team to win will have match point and lead of momentum here, which currently is in Elim's possession. We have our lineups ready here. Just as we said that Brookie here not readying up, same for Rafi, changing the tanks. And we see triple 252U, triple shark, one lightweight, and endgame here going with quadruple shark, one Carnarvon, one Tiger 2, and one 301, the same lineup as the map before. And let's see who is gonna be able to take control of momentum here. Will Elm be able to keep it, or is Endgame going to be able to turn us around? That is the question of this match here. A map favored by map control, and if you have that, you are very likely to win as long as you cover all the angles. And don't mess up your focus fire, you will be good to go. As we jump into this game, hit points once again very similar for both teams. LM here is gonna split themselves. I'm gonna send some towards the middle on B, covering. The lightweight here is gonna make his way towards C, and the rest of LM is going to the open area here. So they definitely have more map control from the get-go here. A getting capped from Orca, that is very, very risky. Especially because of that, there's Rafi, but he's unable to hit his shot. And takes 2 in return. Positive outcome there. But they basically got denied the cap lead that they wanted. And Toto here holds back 2 tanks. And Endgame is being aggressive once again here. Sending 2 sharks and their tiger up north. And if they can be able to push out these 3 tanks over here with the support of Orca and Lego, this would be huge plays here, as one is in C. One shark is moving towards C and another one is in the city. They would have map control here and more tanks. In terms of numbers, they just need to make the move here. But they're just being too slow and too passive again. Orca here, he wants that cap. And Lego here, he takes a shot. And Endgame is just too passive. And Brookie here already getting on the side of General. And George there, very aggressive as well. And Endgame is not pushing when they had the chance. And George here, he now has the angle. And Winch there in a lot of trouble as well. This game is not looking good for Endgame. Giving this away again. And Winch here, he loses more to the 252U. Winch, why are you in the water? Get out of there. And General here is aggressive on George, who's not paying too much attention. And Toto here, he is in B. And Endgame has trapped themselves here. Are making a run for it finally here with 4 tanks up north. Onto 3, but are they able to use that advantage? They are behind in hit points here already by over 1,000. They need to put in their shots here, and they need to do it quick. Azura here getting focused first. And even Orca here making his way in. There we go. Azura is out. But Shoko is very low. He needs to get out of shooting range here. But they're not able to pick up Rafi quick enough. And Toto there dies in the middle to Winch. Winch is out. Karolek is out. And they're focusing on Dictator here with the 2 DPM tanks from Endgame. And Orca here, he does not need to take the focus fire here from Ellen, but he still takes 2 shots. And it's Endgame 4 versus 3 here. And Orca there wasting a huge amount of hit points, taking the focus fire that he should not have taken. And General, he needs to put in the shot. He does. The lightweight here picks up one, and the Tiger picks up the other. LM here has the hit point lead, but they are down a tank and have less DPM here. Deathwings locked down by 2 tanks, and Orca, he needs to be careful. Brockie there. Here's a 2-shot for the Tiger. And Lego, here's a possible 1-shot for the 252U. And misses its shot here. Deathwings is not gonna survive this. And Orca, he needs to put in the shot. And even Romka here, he bounced the shot from the lightweight. Can he get the kill? He does! And Orca picks up Deathwings. And what a clutch victory here. Whew. I actually thought this was a loss for endgame. But DPN wins over hit points. And Romka there bouncing the shot from the lightweight. Reacting quick enough, gets the kill. And Orca here gets Deathwings, who did a huge carry, 4,100 in his 252U. What a performance here. From both teams, very close game as well. And endgame here taking a game back, stopping the approach from Elm, and it was a very close one as well. What a stunning performance here from both teams. An endgame here now on match point. They have the chance to win this right here, right now, as they have the momentum on their side. And we have our lineups ready. We now go from a lightweight to a Progetto here. Stick with 2 252Us. Triple Shark, 1 Carnarvon, and a Progetto, as we said, an endgame here. Don't think they've changed a whole lot. Oh, never mind, they have. Going with quadruple Sharks, triple Carnarvons here. We have them see that play before. And that's a lot of DPM here on that lineup. And let's see, will it work out for them? Or is Elm to stop them in their tracks? It's all about tiebreaker or victory here. Tiebreaker for Elm, victory for endgame. This match decides it. This might be the last one here. The loser of this matchup will be 3rd place and out of the tournament. And the winner will go forward and proceed to play against Raid, who are already waiting for their opponent. And a 700 HP lead here from endgame. Lego leading the charge into the open area, and everyone from endgame following. And so is Elm sending all of their troops here. Exceptions being Demoniac and Deathwing covering on B. An endgame here. Karolek, what are you doing? He's going over the open field. And so is Winch, but he is able to get away unharmed for now. Karolek here takes 2. And there goes that hit point advantage that they had. And Elm here is now on B. And Orca is in huge loads of trouble there. If they can't help him, and Orca here, not Orca, but Winch loses hit points to George. That Progetto there really annoying and bleeding so many hit points again. Lego here in a good position, but he needs to use his DPM as well. In endgame here, they need to be aggressive. And if there's one time to be aggressive, it is now or never. Orca and Winch need to push in as well. Focuses on Dictator and Azura here. But they're splitting up their fire too much. There goes Dictator. Hit points once again turned back around here. But Karolek is down to a 1-shot. George is out. Tank advantage here for endgame. But Karolek falls. And Orca there in a bit of trouble now. Gonna help out on Demoniac here. Azura is down. And it's a 6-on-4 here, and Endgame might just have this in the bag now. They need to focus though. And the focus should be on Demoniac, and they're able to do this. And Demoniac here, he falls. Lego in his Carnarvon with Bacon here, focus on Ruffy, and he's out. And this victory is adding, not Elm's, but Endgame's. And Brookie here, not gonna be able to do much. And it's just Death Wings left. And it's GG to Endgame, beating Elm 4-2. What a performance here from both teams. And Endgame looking like they lost it at the start of this round, but able to turn it back around here with some excellent focus fire and pushing at the right time. As I said, it was the moment to push, and Endgame took that moment and crushed it in their hands and destroying LM with it. And we have our victory. And that will lead us to the finals here, which will be Raid versus Endgame, who have waited long. They have seen the matches of Endgame, I am pretty sure, and are prepared to take them on. We have a best of 7 here on Canyon, Winter Malinovka, Middlebury, and the tiebreaker here is Canal. A lot of maps where the side you take and the control you get is very important here. Canyon, can you control the middle? And which side do you go? Is it A or C? Depending on your spawn, that is very important. Winter Malinovka, getting map control is huge here. Can you control the entire lower side and defend B whilst getting A? Or do you go up the town area, get C and get B and defend as long as you can? Middleburg is all about up top or cap playing. In the city, very risky map. One misplay can be vital here, and Canal, the map for cap points. Probably the map in the tournament roster with the most amount of Supremacy point victories and the closest Supremacy games as well. Definitely a map that you cannot underestimate as a tiebreaker, especially very nerve-wracking. And yeah, great games. One thing I'd like to show you is that I'm getting more tournament games as I go spectating. So this is just going up here. And though I'm not playing, I have now 1,000 tournament games. Alright. Guess it's time for replays then, isn't it? Let's just check when the match happens, just to be sure. The matchup happens at 10. So it is in 30 minutes. It's enough time for plenty of replays. It will be for now the last day that I use tour replays. Let's hope I remember where we left off in the last stream. We had shown Dark's replay in the grow. And let's keep going with Lucario in a 183. And also hello to everyone in the chat. I hope you're enjoying the stream and the commentary. Doing my best. Need a little replay on Asia, and let me just check how many replays we can show if we don't waste too much time. 3 minutes, 9 minutes here with another one from Get in the Van. Nearly 7, so let's say we're on 10. 14 here with Oops. Razor didn't left. Razor, no. That's 14, maximum 21. We might be able to show... How many is that now? Not including this. 1, 2, 3, or maybe 5 more replays after this. If the one from Razor's long, not too long. I forgot to add duration to it. Yeet. 1,500. What a high roll that was. He definitely hit that one. As you see it pop... wait, where's my mouse? As you saw it pop up here, it showed the number. It shows up when you see blind shots. So nice shot there. Already from Lucario. And yeet him with some hash. Ooh, right through the turret. And we are already up to 2.7k damage. 2 shots. Yeah, those are some close games. I really enjoy close games because they just make it more interesting, right? And it can go either way. So you don't just have these beatdowns of 7-0. I mean, you have them sometimes. But still. You're not gonna be able to shoot him. Well, like that you can. Jeez, they are all hitting. That is some solid RNG in this game right here. There's the next one waiting to get hashed. Oh, no gun depression. No, the Ice Force stole some damage. Still have a grill whom I don't know the hit points of. But don't waste your shot. Not worth the credits. And bam. Max roll! What a timing! 5,300 damage. Ooh. Oof. Yeah, let me show you. What a shot. Super high rolls as well, twice. GG here, Lucario, my god. Already falling back into old habits. Let's have Get in the Van. In a waffle with a slow game and slow start, apparently. If you don't want your replay to be shown, then don't send it in that channel. What is that not to understand? What? What? What is that? I don't understand. He's playing with calibrated. Ooh, high roll. Not that Conway. Oh no. You don't even need a heat for that. Peaks up like that again. AP would be better just because it flies fast as well. so that he can't get back down again. Yes, Lucario, I know. No, my friend. I have practiced off stream. Just for you, because I knew you were watching. Lol, David said it for me in chat already with the why do you see it? Send it in then. Exactly. Oh, that is nasty. That Sheridan blew him right one in the back there. And shoot. That was because he waited so long. Too long of a waiting time. So you punished. Look at that hole in the butt. Right there. Come on. There it is. Oh, come on. Stop zooming in already. There it is, the butthole. I would have shot already, man. What are you waiting for? You do not want to peek there. There we go, thank you. Get punished with a low roll. Also, Razor, before I get to your replay, I would like you to add the battle timer to it, so that I know how many I can still show then. That is alright. If you hear it in time, that is! Come on, blast him. There we go. It's not looking too bad, 2-2 so far. Ooh. Get clapped. There's the Sheridan that put you a butthole in your tank. Get revenge! Oh! Oh, that is filthy, dude. It is so filthy. I don't understand how this game can go on for so long and only 4 left. Oh, that Conway. Okay, now I understand. Oh. Oh. That is. Oh my god, dude. Oh, the next one. Brilliant TD players in his team. I mean, he didn't do the best job either, being so passive. My god, not shooting that E75 for like a half a minute was triggering. Hey there, ANP. What is the IS4 scared of? What are you scared of, dude? What is it that you are scared of? He's 1400 hit points. And those are 2 tier 9 tanks. What? I don't understand these people. If you play like that IS4, I'm gonna trash talk you in a game. So don't play like such a player. Oh, it is painful to watch them. Oh, don't even want to see his POV, dude. And his name as well, Harry Marshall. Oh god, dude. Come on, just blast him with HE. Easy 2-shot. No, why do you want to risk it? What? Nah. Can 2-shot you now and you can't 2-shot him. Or not 1-shot him even. Unless you max roll HE. Are you gonna max roll HE though? Oh, this is painful. Come on, IS4, do something. Oh, he just pushed. And the stand-up, he didn't even think about using HE. Oh, it is painful. It hurts. IS4, wait. He's waiting his entire life already. What is he supposed to wait on now? Razor, one of the replays you sent in has no timestamp. How long the replay? Nice ace. Nice game. Alright, let's watch Oops played at 95 in ratings. That is an interesting thing to play in ratings. Just telling Raze and chat to add the battle timer. My god, Lucario, you really need to tell Van to not be so passive. My god. And risk more. Jesus Christ. Wait, this is Oops on EU. Oh, isn't he an Asian player usually? Because he's in Troll Team. Unless there's also a clan like that on Asia. That is his EU account. Meaning he should have quite high ping, I think. Depending on what his main server is. We've just snapped HE there, to be honest. No messing around. Risk it for the biscuit. You can't one-shot him anyway. Use adrenaline. There we go. Go for damage. Could have shot that ISU though. He's just blocking. I do enjoy that somewhat. I am honest. I do enjoy. Just straight up pinned him. Man, this super Pershing, I would have been so annoyed already if I had him in my team. Oh no. Wasted a shot. That is a feels bad moment, dude. What lower plate? What are you aiming at? There you go. So hi Everton. How you doing, buddy? And everyone else as well. Let's say hi to some people. Razor, Gaming, Fedis, David as well, who's here. Gravy and Ethan. And then we also have Lucario, of course, and David if he's still here. Blast him to the moon. Hey, cheat. Ah, you're too greedy. That is 2 HEs that would have given him like 800 damage already. More. In total by now. I would just go for damage, dude. Let the E75 do its thing. There we go, see? Speed boost! Come on, use it. Use it. No, don't go for the kill. No, what are you doing? Oh, he's wasting time and damage. Oh, this triggers me. Because I go so hard on stats, this replay triggers me. Because it's not optimized enough. I don't know why, but I really need optimization. It's not optimized enough, then I'm gonna be mad, as you can see right now. But hey, he's gonna get the damage anyway, at least. So that's good. Adrenaline. Speed boost, come on. Come on! Get the 6k damage. Do the thing. Oh no! At least now he's using his adrenaline, but he's gonna waste 2 shots worth of damage here from that E5 on his own hit points. Never mind, he still got it. Ah, oops, why did you send it in? That was suffering. Nice game though. 75 points, that is legit. GG! Still have time for more replays, so let's do it. It's 5 minutes, the one from Razor. So once it's over, that is just say 3. So and nah, Razor's, this will be the last one that we're showing. This replay here is the last. Alright, I am looking forward to this. I can criticize Razor because he's in stream chat, right? Yes! Yes! I can criticize my viewers. Woo! Fun. Fun times. Why don't you shoot already? Ah! It was 2 Sheridans right next to each other. You're too slow. You're a boomer, Razor. Come on, at least hit 1 shot, please. You flopped an entire clip. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh my god. Razor, what are you doing? Has a medium spotted. Razor, where are you driving? Someone is clearly not paying attention. Oh, this is funny. Also sad at the same time. Come on, RNG, what the hell was that first shot? And those were some massive low rolls as well. Why don't you cap C? Razor! Come on, no one is there to reset. No. Oh, he got blasted. Ah! Razor! Come on. I experience physical pain watching this replay. Hey Lena, hey David. Razor, you're wrong, that's David too. How can you mix them up? How? Oh, he corrected it. Still. You're bald. Probably. I don't know. Okay. What is your tube mate doing, by the way? Oh. What is this driving skills? I think you watched too many of my streams. It's 2v5 now, by the way. How are you gonna win this game with your driving skills? Okay. Now that's what I call aimbot. I just flew straight towards him. The hell was that? Hey, at least he's reloading. That's the first good thing that I can say for this stream. The rest so far was... It was a yikes moment. Let's be real. Why are you driving backwards? In one of the slowest backwards driving tanks in tier 10. How did you pen his turret with AP? Are you joking? What is this RNG? What is this game? What is this game? Oh! Oh! What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Why are you... Oh my god. Oh! I would have gone for the kill. Oh! Oh, this replay. Oh. Oh, it was pain and suffering. Oh, I hate the damage. Razor, you can't do this. Razor, do you want me to die? I don't want to hate on you, but come on. You can do better. I know that. That was just no. I don't accept that. That is not acceptable. Oh. I can't take this no more, chat. Oh, my brain can't take this. Oh. Yeah, the chat is already starting. You had one job, Razor. You could have gotten 7 kills and like 6 or 7k damage probably if you just played correctly. Ah! Your bro was hitting you with a pillow. Sure! Here come the excuses. I am from Germany. Which probably explains my excessive raging. Let me just do some clan stuff. I'm not gonna show you replay gaming. I don't wanna. No, no. I don't wanna see any more replays after what just happened. I don't. Please. Oh, that was the room invite. Just already sitting here waiting. Okay. Alright. Canyon it is. The replay we just saw was also on Canyon. Oh no, I'm getting PTSD! Did I make a JoJo reference? Ah, never mind. Lucario did one year. JoJo good. Oh, that's nice to hear, Lena. Miss and watch. Yeah, that's basically what that replay. That was experiencing physical pain on another level that I have not had before. Thanks, Razor. Now I know my limits and boundaries. Alright. It's time for Canyon. Some actual good gameplay. Hopefully. Don't let me down. As we have, come on, load the maps for me. First one was Canyon. Second one was Winter Malinovka. Middlebury and Canal is the tiebreaker. And then game here going with the usual strat. Quadruple Shark double Carnarvon, but taking 1-3-1 for a third Carnarvon. Might see Lego change here though. And Raid here is going for, how many is that? That is 3 252Us, 2 T32s, a Shark, and a 301 here from Blaster. With 1 minute left on the clock. Nah, Gravy Heels wasn't the next. The next one would have been Gaming in his E1. After that, Lucario and Grill, then you. How delayed is your brain? Ugh, Gravy. Alright, we're about to start with our next game here. We have not tiebreak, finals. Whoever wins here is the winner of the Summer Season Championship 2020 Tier 8 tournament on the EU server. For those who want to watch Asia, I will not spoil it. See what will happen here. The attempt at German. Alright. Lineup starting here. And we have endgame going for A, and so is, surprisingly enough, Raid. And Orca here. Nope, it's Orca. Hasn't spotted anything yet. Might get surprised here. There we go. Hasn't been counter spotted and blasted there. Doing the spots for Raid, doing some really good spots. This is also a really good ambush for randoms. And Winch here takes quite a bit of a beating in the start. And Raid here, very good presence in B and A. Orca has to get away there. And Winch here on his own gets double tapped by the T-32s. And Romka as well. Raid here, really good start for them. Already a 1000 hit point lead here. And endgame is sending their sharks forwards here, but is it gonna be enough? They are not in the best of positions here. These tanks are made for hold down and not for front fighting, which these 252s are better at. Points depleting here. Blaster fighting Orca. And Orca is gonna win this matchup here, but if we look at the back there, Shoko is gonna get pushed here by the two T-32s. They have kept B. Orca takes the kill here. But Shoko, he's not gonna last for long. Is getting 2v1'd here, even though he has Orca behind him. Look at the hit points here. This is not looking good. General drops next. And it's a 6 on 4 here. It's a 5 on 4. Orca able to pick up S1K, and Shoko still alive. Just barely here. But will fall to OG. If he's able. Nope. And OG he will go down, and Shoko survives. A rush from 2 T-32s thanks to Orca here, who picks up 3 kills. But look at that, it's 500 HP for 3 tanks. Lego here barely alive as well. There he goes. And this game is decided. And Raid wins the first match here on Canyon. And there he goes. And a GG here. Raid with the better position. Really good damage here from Money Dude. Doing top and good damage spread as well. And Romka here doing nothing in his IS-5. Didn't even see he used one. So I'm just reading chat. Kind of funny. But yeah, first game here, Raid definitely taking that. Was a bit close in the end there. Shoko surviving 2 tanks, and Blaster losing to Orca there, who was the man of endgame here. Not able to do enough to win the game though. And are now down on Canyon. We see quadruple shark, double tiger, and 1 301 here. And Raid is playing with the same lineup again. Raid not known to change their lineups too often on a single map. Alright. With 20 seconds left here. Raid so far good in momentum. They have the first lead here. That is definitely always probably the most important, as it's a good starter. That's like getting the first goal in a football match. I know that's a sport and probably not a lot here really interested in it, but you know, or like basketball, the first one to score, you know, just in general. The first is always also important. But of course, the flow of the match is the most important out of all. And let's see how Endgame and Raid are able to control their flow. And who will come out on top here. In their last match on Canyon. After that we will move on to Winter Minovka. Regardless of the result. And right here in a hit point lead. 400 HP. Can be changed with one shot. And look at this lemming train here. Endgame. Going full on C here. We have Blaster making his way to A very aggressively. Not gonna find anyone, but he doesn't know. And Orca here now in C has spotted some tanks. And Endgame here. Making their way forward. Orca close to capping C here has now finished. And they are behind by 4 ticks. About, or just 3 maybe. 3 to 4. Good shot here from Toby on Romka. And the 252s here are gonna be a pain to dig out of. And Shoko crossing loses some hit points here. And those 2 T-32s in the middle are gonna hurt Endgame really hard. Already down 2000 HP now. And S1K, the first one from Ray to lose hit points. And the Sharks have arrived and hold down, but they're not gonna be able to do a lot from here. Especially since the T-32s can shoot them if they aren't careful enough. Lego here crossing over, losing some more. In a really dangerous position. In endgame they want to push and that's the right thing to do. But they've lost so many hit points on the way. They are 4000 HP down. Orca here shouldn't be the first to go in. And the focus fire is all over the place, but it's mainly on Playmaker here. And Winch is taking a huge amount of damage as well. Playmaker goes down. And 4 tanks out of Raid are not in the fight right now, but it doesn't matter. Look at the hit points here. Money Dude goes down as well. Toby here pretty much locked in the corner now. Winch goes down. Orca is gonna pick up Toby, but General drops as well. It's a 4-on-4, but look at the hit points here. Endgame with good focus fire, but they've lost so many hit points in the start that there's no way they can replenish those with just focus fire. And Raid here is gonna pick up a second victory here. We will see a rematch. Blaster versus Orca. Blaster this time with more hit points. But gets a low roll. Max roll here for Blaster. Bounces the shot as well. And Orca has given up. And Raid wins their second game here, definitely in really good momentum. And Endgame gets shut down here. Lost so many hit points while crossing there. The initial push was good if they didn't lose that many hit points. Then they should have and would have actually won that. But not with that many hit points depleting. Oops, no, wrong button. Hello there, all the people in chat. Just tuning in. We are currently in our grand finals here on EU. Endgame versus Raid 0-2. First game going entirely to Raid, which is Canyon. And we now move on to Winter Malinovka here. With Endgame. Holy balls, that is a lot of American hold down tanks. 4 Sharks, 2 T-32s and Orca in the 301. And Raid Going with triple 252U, double T42, one shark, and Blaster is back in his light tank. Let's see who will come out on top. This map definitely one that favors the one with better map control. Endgame really not interested in 252Us whatsoever. Do seem to like their hold down tanks a lot more. As we go into our second map of this matchup. Okay, he is gonna do the spotting. And Blaster has different plans. He is gonna spot up top, but everyone is going down. Winch here, very risky. Is he gonna take shot while moving down? JP here, not able to connect. And OG loses when crossing here. S1K also, this is a very risky maneuver, but they were able to go over. Mostly unharmed here, and now Endgame is doing the same crossing, but even riskier. Kadolek also only taking 2, and they have to encounter 252Us here. OG takes one more from Winch there. And we have a 4 on 5 here with those T32s. And Bacon here loses the first bit of hit points. And Blaster, what is he doing? He's falling onto Shoko here, who is helping out Winch, but he's not going to be able to do that for long. And Money Dude loses a lot of hit points. But so does Bacon. He's tracked here and has to get out of there. And Raids 252Us are trapped here behind this building. But they are swarming out here. Winch and Shoko are the targets. And even Orca has repositioned here to help out on Winch. S1K lost a lot. JP here getting focused by Orca, and Shoko, he's just pushing down. But unable to connect his shot here. Winch, he needs to help him. It's all about how this fight down here is gonna turn out. And so far Endgame has the lead in hit points, but Shoko goes down first. And Winch here getting targeted by 4 tanks. Orca, what are you doing? He's relocating. Picks up S1K. And Endgame here, they need to win this fight up top now. Toby down to a one-shot. Orca has to pick him up here. And he does. Bacon is down to a one-shot though, and Money Dude here needs to get focused next. And is now a one-shot as well. Winch is out of the game. Bacon drops. And so does Money Dude. We have a 4 on 4 here. But everyone from Endgame is focusing on 1 right now, and 3 from 8 still need to move. But Lego drops. Playmaker here still alive. In general, unable to put up the shot here. Orca, he needs to be the one. And he is the one, but Blaster still very healthy. It's about keeping your lights alive at this point. And Blaster has a better chance here with more hit points. As those two are the key tanks here, those with DPM. And Orca doing a good job here, trading 2 for 1 so far. But if he keeps trading shots, he will fall here. But Blaster misses one. Orca, you're not overcommitting. And Kadolek is gonna help out General here on his move as well. And OG standing back a bit more. Good support here from General. And Orca as well. Blaster's down to a one-shot. Kadolek, can he pick up Blaster? He's on his way. Blaster's very low, and there he goes. Orca still alive here. JP not able to roll high enough. And this was a super close game, but this will be endgame. To win this battle here, OG the last one left. For raid. And I do not think there is a way for him to win. Kadolek here on a very healthy 1000 hit points. nice shot here. Can he put up another shot into Kadolek though? No, he can't. If he would have, there might have been a chance for him to turn this around. Orca here is very low. Kadolek is gonna go for points. And that is the smart decision to make. OG. He needs to decide what to do, and Kadolek here is the obvious answer. But he bounces Orca now. Coming in from behind, slowly but surely. And OG here will not last for long. Kadolek not gonna roll high enough, but here comes Orca. And that is a GG. Endgame here. Coming out with the clutch. And what a game that was indeed. Orca here doing the main damage. 5 kills as well. And as I said, if whoever stays alive from these light tanks here will win the game. An endgame focused blaster harder than raid. Focused Orca, so they won the game here. Now 1-2, an endgame for now have stopped raid's winning streak. We have a lineup change here. From endgame. Orca going from a 301 to a Carnarvon. And raid also changing up a little bit. And it seems that this will be our final lineup here. Raid going for 3 252Us, 1 shark, double 232, and blaster in the 3-1. So no lineup changes from raid. And endgame here doing a small change, but getting rid of that light tank, means getting rid of your mobility. And if this will work out for endgame remains to be seen in this 4th match here. Endgame 1 point, raid onto whoever can win this match can maybe pull through here. If endgame wins, they will tie, and if raid wins, they will be on match point here. Hit points here way in favor of endgame, nearly 1400. And raid 800 behind. But giving up that light tank means giving up your spotting and a lot of mobility, but not losing any of that DPM, as the Carnarvon also has a very good amount. Line shots here coming in. Raid this time preparing for a move up top, and Orca and Toby spotting each other. Winch here now in C, and a good shot from Bacon into Toby. No chance here for endgame to get B, and Blaster here will be able to roam pretty much freely at this point if he decides to do so. An endgame here deciding to push over, as they did make the guess that there is tanks missing, and that is the gamble, and it will be paying off here if they can cross without losing too many hit points. But they are now down 1000, but they are in a hold down spot here against the 252Us. They are up a tank as well, and if their focus fire is better, this will be working out for them. And the other 3 heavies here are gonna try to hold off the rest of the horde. But they need to pen their shots as well. 252Us aren't the easiest to pen, especially in hold down here. And these T-32s and Sharks have not a good amount of pen, and all 4 bouncing here. And Toby here takes a huge amount. Toby takes all 4s down to a 1-shot. And OG here joining the 252Us. S1K and JP going in as well. They do want to pick up these 4 tanks here, but Orca, Beacon and General not gonna let that happen. And Orca here picks up Toby. He's coming in from the side. And he's gonna rip apart OG Project here. And Endgame is leading this fight. And it's looking really good for them right now. JP is down to a 1-shot here. Orca once again picking up the kill. And this is a 7v4 right now. And the focus fire from Raid is not on point. Choco here the first to drop. There goes Playmaker. Blaster still hasn't picked up anything. And 2 tanks of Endgame are out of the fight for the most part. Blaster and S1K drop. And it's just Money Dude left. And what a good play here from Raid. From Endgame. Apologies. Raid getting shut down. And the hold down tanks here working beautifully. As we go to tie. With Endgame picking up Winter Malinovka all for themselves. We move to Middlebury. And whoever can win this next match will be in a really, really good position. Because they will be on match point, they will have the momentum. Currently, that lays with Endgame here, winning 2 in a row. These are super interesting matches so far. Endgame here not changing their lineup a bit. This will work out for them if they can use their tanks well and get up top quick, because this city is not the spot they want to be in. And Raid here has options with their 252Us, also not changing their lineup whatsoever. Pulling a little bit of an Asian team here. On the Asia server, there's also rarely tank changes. Rare to see on EU really, but it seems that it's happening today. Seconds left here. We move into map number 3, Middlebury, mostly controlled by who gets the caps first. The city can be rewarding, but is very, very risky. Most teams tending to go up towards C and fight it out on there, which then decides by individual player skill of who puts his shots in better. And let's find out. As the lineups have not changed, the hit point have not changed either. 14,000 for endgame, 13,100 for raid. Blaster is gonna go down in Cap B. All other teams players are going up. Blind shots here coming in from both sides, none of which connect. And Bacon here, who spawned up top, is gonna have a good time spotting here. Finds OG. Is he gonna see more? He finds 2. Blaster so far has not capped yet. If they risk sending Blaster into B, it would give endgame the chance to cap here. Slowly moving forward here, endgame now in C. And Blaster patiently waiting for something to happen. And Vinci the first to take some damage. They have reset C. Once again, they fully reset C at this point. And these sharks here risking it too much to just cap the base. And Blaster, he is in B. And Endgame could decide to push in now if they want to. There's a 6-on-7 advantage here. They also have a hit point advantage because of that. Even without the one they already have. But they're bleeding a little bit too much here. Getting C cost them dearly. Blaster, he is making his way through the city. Now capping A as well. Putting Endgame under pressure. Endgame is just holding. Not making any moves here to show any aggression. Something that should be happening. And it seems like this is the case now. It's a little bit late, but they are making the push here. And Endgame is losing a lot of hit points on the way. And now it's about focus fire. And these 3 tanks here in the spot will get focused first. They need to make sure to pen their shots, though. Winch is already very low hit points. But they are still equal. And Blaster is making his way in as well. He will pick up Winch here. JP goes down first. And Orca here is in between everyone. They need to start focus firing though. And the focus here is on S1K, and Toby Shoko goes down as well. And S1K drops hit points, still similar. But Endgame here, currently with the better focus fire. Toby goes down, it's a 4-on-4 now. And Blaster still being full HP is of big trouble here for Endgame. They're gonna lose their DPM tank and this game will go to raid. They have no DPM left. Blaster's still alive. And this game will be raid here, without a doubt. 3,000 to 2,000, 3 tanks to 2. And look at the caps as well. Blaster could run if he wanted to. But he doesn't need to as well. Kadolek here will get picked up by him. And now it's just Lego left. And what a performance here from both teams, but our endgame's just way too passive. I do not know why that is the case. There was no reason to do this. They wasted so much time whilst Blaster was in the city. In raid. Able to utilize that. And picks up the victory here now. Are on match point. One more victory and they pick up the first place here of the summer season championship. And are in control. Raid. Leading over endgame 3-2 here. This next game is gonna be decider, and either someone wins or we see tiebreaker. Both of which would be very interesting to see. Endgame sticking with their lineup. And it seems like Raid will do the same. And okay, we do stick with both lineups that we had before. Endgame going with quadruple sharks, double T32 and 1 Carnarvon. And Raid triple 252U, double T32 and 1 1 from Blaster and JP. In a shark as well. Both teams have seen each other play this lineup multiple times now against each other. It's all about strategy at this point, who can outplay and outthink their opponent. And is endgame's morale high enough to keep on going against Raid here? Are in a very good position. And endgame here, having a good spawn this time, 2 tanks up. And we do see an interesting result here. Karolek sent down, probably to guard B, and Blaster here from doing any moves. Oh, and what a good spot here, but no shots connected. And Oka here. Not peeking far enough to spot anything. And Blaster will go down to A yet again. Bacon doing this middle hold yet again. And we have once again the same stalemate here. And this Karolek, is he gonna hunt him? Is the question. Is he hunting Blaster? And there they go, they found each other. Karolek here is gonna steal A away from them. That is a absolute cheeky play, and Blaster takes a big shot there. From across, and Raid here going aggressive, doing the move that Endgame did, but less aggressive, not sending the tanks up top quick enough. And it's now about Endgame to do the focus fire here, as Blaster still on his way to get in. Orca here going around on the back of those 252Us. He's gonna do huge amount of damage numbers if they are not turning around. And Endgame has a 2000 HP lead here. Money Dude is very low. They need to do the focus fire properly here, and the focus from Raid is on these T-32s. And there goes S1K. Bacon is still alive, goes down now, and JP here going very low as well. Is now down to a one-shot. Money Dude here still alive, gets picked up by Winch though. And this game is a turnaround. Raid doing the mistake that Endgame did last game. Just repeating it differently, slower, and with a twist on it, with Karolek hunting down Blaster. Not working out as they wanted to, but they still got the control. And Raid here, overly confident. General burning, we are on a 3-on-4, hit points way in favor of Endgame. No DPM to speak of on the side of Raid. And we will see tiebreaker here. Let's look over at what OG Project is seeing here. Bounces a shot on the Shark. Playmaker goes down, just leaving him alone here. Versus 3. And a really, really good performance here from Endgame. Gets shut down here by General. And this will be the last matchup. And it goes to tiebreaker, just like we like to see. All game is on the line here and decided by one final match. And it is the Supremacy Map itself, Canal. It is all about cap control, getting caps early, interrupting caps, stopping enemies from getting caps as well. We've seen many different attempts at doing so, many successful ones. At Asia, for example, defending D, being careful with double defender MKs, picking up 1.5 301s here. To name an example, really, strategies that are out of the box, and let's see if we maybe see one of those here being used. And we immediately see 2 light tanks here. Orca and General switching to a 301. We have triple Shark and double T-32. Still loving to go for hold down here. And Raid gonna go with a Black Dog here. A unique choice, only picked by Raid I think in this entire season, at least from the matches that I have commentated on. And we'll have another light here from Blaster. With double 252U, double T32, 1 Shark, 1 Black Dog, and 1 301 here. As we go into the last match of today. It is Endgame versus Raid. Endgame going down 0-2, changing it to a 2-2, and then Raid coming up with a 2-3, and Endgame turning it back around, making it 3-3. This game was all over the place, and it will be concluded in one final match here on Canal. I am extremely excited to see the results of this match getting unfold. The light tanks here, a special key to victory for both teams. They can be kept alive for the DPM purposes. That will be massive. An endgame going for a BA attack here, sending their heavies to B, capping that early and sending their lights to A. But it will give Raid the cap advantage here, as D is easier accessible than A. Unless Endgame would be able to reset C, which is not possible from their current location. And they do go in control, and OG here is very, very aggressive. And it's gonna get pushed upon immediately here by 5 tanks from Endgame. They are not messing around this time here. Bacon going straight over, taking the first bit of shots here, and look at that, Shoko taking him out, OG here, out of the game. 1 minute into the game. And there is the cap control that they wanted. There is the point lead that they needed. Now they need to get back into cover here. And they are sending their lights around here. Orca and General making their way through the enemy spawn. And have seen some 252Us here. And Endgame in a really good position right now. Oppressing C as well. It's all about the light tanks and Raid. How are they able to respond to this? They're sending Toby around. But will he be enough? Blaster's on his way as well. They have seen Toby now, and he has taken a cross shot. He takes 2. And Blaster spotted as well. These light tanks are gonna fight it out. And Endgame bounces twice on Blaster here. And Orca, they need to take the shots now. Endgame here making a final push. Over Ray, JP is out. Focus now on Playmaker here. And Endgame looking really good. 2000 HP lead. 3 tanks down for Raid. General the first to drop here. On the side of Endgame, but this game is over. Both teams know this, and Endgame here with a spectacular victory. At the end of the game. 1 push deciding it all. And a final push to seal the deal. S1K here. The last one standing. And it is an absolute exciting match. I even got goosebumps. My goodness. Wonderful play here from both teams throughout the tournament. And Endgame here takes that victory, pushes on OG, sends their lights around, takes that attention of the enemy lights, and being 1 tank on top, pushing onto the next, picking up 3 more, ends up this tournament here. And Endgame is the winner of the EU tournaments. Where's it gone? Okay. But what an amazing result here for Endgame. Coming back from a 0-2 to a 2-2, being back again in a 2-3, turning it 3-3, and then winning on tiebreaker. In what a performance it was as well. Big congratulations to both teams here also to raid. Very great games. Happy to have commentated on this tournament once again. And this is it from myself for the summer seasons. There's no tournaments left for me to cover. The only stream left, or the only games left, are on NA, which will be happening in, let me guess, about 5 hours from now. So if you watch that or not is up to you. That stream will be seen on the Wargaming's official, commentated by Rules and assisted by Alexandra and Tony. And I guess that is it. Wonderful 4 weeks here throughout the entire summer season, streaming all of the EU Ascents and 9 out of 10 of the Asian Ascents, streaming all of the 6 last days. I have had a fun time here commentating. I hope you did as well, and I hope I was able to present these games to you well enough, made them exciting as they were, and provided you with good commentary. That is my job, basically. I do this for fun as well. It is a lot of fun. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. I would like to mention, as we are at the end of the stream now anyway, I have changed up my channel a bit. For those who've noticed already, my front page looks different now. I've changed it up a bit, added an extra bit of things. I've also made tournament playlists now that you can also access through the front page. They are via server and tournament separated. All of the EU summer ascents are there. I've also made one for the spring season because I didn't do one in the past for whatever reason. Also the Asian summer are all in one playlist. So if you want to recap on some stuff, feel free to go and check them out. I will not put them unlisted. These streams are available to you. And yeah, I've also changed my description. You don't see it in this stream, but from future streams and videos, I have a different one that I've worked on today. My plebs already know what it is. And yeah, that's basically it. I had a lot of fun commentating on this. The autumn season is soon to be around, with the tournament replacing Twister. We've also got an announcement about a tournament happening at the end of autumn. Not autumn, but August. I will be playing in that. Or was it all? Yes, it was August. So I might stream that. We don't know yet. We'll see. And yeah, that's all I can really say. That's all I can really do. I hope you enjoyed this tournament stream, a commentary as well. Feedback, as always, appreciated. And as this concludes all of my tournament streams for now, we will be back to normal content. Though as I will be starting to work from Monday, I still will take a bit of time getting back into making videos as I need to get adjusted to my new schedule. I hope you enjoyed this all. And yeah, I don't know. Nothing else to say really, so hope you enjoyed the stream and catch you all again next time. Bye bye.